What got me into baking specifically was just the joy that it brought to other people.
I just started baking and that's how I started learning. And then after that, I applied to bakeries and started coming here so that I could get better.
I love baking. I love making things for people. I'm good at it. And I decided, you know what, I think I'm ready to make this my career.
I'd been baking for years and years and years, and I wanted to just like level up and just learn like directly in person. They have a lot of like online stuff here and there, but I wanted something very like, you know, hands-on.
Just kind of took to Google and I was like, hey, nearby baking schools for me. And there was Metropolitan Culinary Arts Institute at the top of the listing.
When I like took a look at everything and then like talked to the administrative people and like kind of like learn more about the program, I was just like hell yeah. Like I was like, yeah, this is definitely something I want to do, especially because it's something I've been thinking about for a while, but just never like put my foot on the pedal. So yeah, it was really, really cool to like see and then also talk to like past students.
When I finally stumbled upon MCAI and called it and requested like hey, this is something that I'm interested in. I've done the research based off of what I can afford and what's local. It just seems like, for me, the best step to move forward and see if it was something else and jumpstart not only my passion, but my growth in it too.
This kind of professional so close to home, this is kind of more than I could ever have dreamed of.
Chef Jason has taught me so many different things, from the different styles of cookies. Like, did you know that brownies are cookies? They're called sheet cookies. Like, it's just wild when you break down the different things that you learn about in the concept of baking.
And then after the tour, I kind of came back to enroll and met a couple of the other faculty, and they were all like, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, obviously, because they're employed here, but they were all super confident and they could tell me directly their experience in the profession. And I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to learn directly hands-on from these kind of people.
Seemed very close-knit.
There's so much involved in cake decorating, and like Chef is like a cake decorating genius, so like I'm so excited to learn from him.
Every unit that we go through, I'm like, oh yes, this is so cool. There's stuff in this I want to do. Like when we did quick breads, we were just doing, it seemed a little boring at first because it was like, you know, muffins and stuff, but then we did scones. It was like the best scones I've ever had.
Breads and pies, laminated doughs.
Pastries like Danish, croissants, like the things that require a lot of like hard work and like 3 days of preparation. I love that stuff.
I would be even more excited to take the opportunity of everything I've learned.
I feel like I'm taking away something every single day.
You realize you're like, okay, this is actually why my product wasn't turning out good at home, and like, well, this is why it like flattened, or this is why it just didn't taste this way, because like you understand like how ingredients behave and like how you should be, you know, treating certain things as you're baking.
Chef Jay already has like helped me make so much progress in my piping skills, because I've tried to decorate cakes before, but it was definitely like very much the work of a beginner, and immediately there was like so much improvement already, and that's without dedicating full time for it. So I'm so excited to like learn what other tips and tricks Chef Jay can share with us when we get there.
When I walked in here, I was like, oh, I like this ingredient, that ingredient, the end. But like I never thought like out of the box about flavor combinations. I'm like, this could be good with that, this could be good with that. And that's something we tried to do a lot in class, like getting out of the comfort zone. Obviously working with what you know and what you like, but like also trying like a weird, crazy flavor, seeing what sticks. Because people like let's say if you're doing a pop-up, people want to see like a weird, funky flavor and like, oh, what is that? I've never tried that. Let me try it along with something I know, like chocolate. You know, like that I think is something that I would definitely want to take away.
I'd love to be able to give back to the community, where if someone didn't have a great relation with food but still wants to be able to learn how to make bread or learn how to make a birthday cake for their friend, or their love language is doing things for others, I would love to encourage them to come in and be like, you don't know how to do it and you want to learn? Let's do it and take it home. And I think that would be the best opportunity for me.
Getting out of my comfort zone, not even just with flavor, but also like decor and like, you know, how you present a product. So that's definitely something that I think shows your growth and like shows like, you know, you can apply like the basic foundational knowledge, but also like level up.
I've learned so many different techniques that I never thought I could do personally. And now that I have the understanding as well as the knowledge how to do it.
It's great when, you know, our baked goods come out perfect the first time, because that's always, you know, it's a good feeling to be like, hey, we did this first try. But also I've learned so much more with our failures or our like not quite as perfect results than I have from just doing things right the first time. And I think that's actually been really valuable for learning here in classes, you know, seeing things went wrong and then being able to identify where it went wrong so you know how things work better for next time.
I just like seeing like how people do it and trying to copy it, but it's like a whole other ball game learning that in person, like having someone kind of like over your shoulder showing you exactly how to decorate a cake and like get like a very refined result. So that's like, I'm so excited for that.
Having the girls here being able to say, oh my gosh, I love that flavor combo. Like, how did you come up with it? And I'm like, oh my God, really? That's so exciting. So it's a newfound fulfillment and validation that I didn't know I was craving until I got it. So my one thing that I've taken away is once you find your people, keep them from as long as you can.
And like being in class, like you learn technique, you learn like why you do certain things, why ingredients behave a certain way, like why you do this in the kitchen, why you see professionals doing this. So like I think that I'm like very excited to like apply actually in my life.
A big passion for the same thing that you're into is probably one of the best things that I've gained so far. I want to bring more humanity back into the world, and if it starts with a pastry, then that's where it's gonna go.